Hey everybody, I've got another great fire trick to show you. This one uses a matchbox. It's a pretty cool matchbox because the company that makes it decided to go green, and one of the ways they showed that is by making the tip of the matches green. So that's pretty cool. I thought I'd mention that because I'm a big fan of products that are friendly to the earth. So anyways, let's get down to this trick. I'm going to grab a handful of matches. You may think I'm just randomly grabbing them, but actually I picked these out because these matches happen to be a family of matches. You probably didn't know that matches had families, but they do. And just like most families, they don't like to be separated. However, I am going to separate just one for the sake of this trick. So let me take out this one. This one looks like a nice match. So I'll put that right on top here. I'll gather the rest of them up. Alright, I'll close my fist just like that, allowing no gaps or spaces. And I'm just going to hold it really tightly just like that for the rest of this trick. Now I'm going to take the match that I picked out, give it a light, blow it out, there we go. Alright, just drop it in. You probably didn't see it, I didn't either. Even though my hand is closed so tightly, like I said, these matches try to stick together. They always find each other, and even though my hand is closed very tightly, you see if I open them, the burnt match, returns into my closed hand. Okay, so to do this trick, you're just going to need any matchbox. That's it. Nothing else, no gimmicks. You're just going to need some preparation. The preparation for this trick is to take out a match, light it, let it burn, blow it out, let it cool off, and you're done with your preparation. You're just going to need a burnt match. That's all you're going to need. And you're going to need to know how to palm a match. It's very simple. You just take where the base of your middle finger and your palm meet, and you're just going to close that up with your fingertip. Just let the match rest just like that. Make sure it's cool so you don't burn yourself, but matches do burn relatively quickly and they cool down really fast. So just like that, you're going to hold it to really a casual grip, and you're going to be able to talk regularly, move your hands, and as long as you don't turn your hand like that, you'll be good, because you don't have to keep much pressure on it, and your hands are very naturally, and they're very relaxed looking. So anyways, once you have that done, you're going to get into the trick. You're going to pull out a box of matches, and you're going to let the spectator do the majority of this trick. I know in my performance I actually did a lot of it, like I held it, I lit it, but when you're actually performing it with a spectator, you want the spectator to perform a lot of it, because that'll make it, it'll make it much better when they actually see the match in their hand. So anyways, you'll tell the spectator to select about a handful of matches, anywhere from, I guess, 5 to 10 matches. You'll close that up. You'll take the matches, and you'll have them select a single match. You'll say, which one of these matches is really calling your name? Just try to pick out one that you really like. So they'll pick out one, even though they probably won't notice a difference. So they'll pick out a match, and you'll just set that to the side. Now you'll go to gather up the matches, and while you're gathering up the matches, you're going to take the one that you have palmed, and you're just kind of drop it in and scoop them up. And as you're doing this, you're going to ask them to hold out their hand, and you're going to put them into your hand and drop them into their hand that they're now holding out. So you're going to say, alright, hold out your hand, you're going to drop them in. As you're dropping them in, you're going to say, close your hand really tightly. I don't want you to think I'm doing anything tricky, so hold it really tightly and make sure I don't touch it. So they will hold it tightly, and you're going to just tell them not to open it at all throughout this trick, so you know that you're not going to do anything to it. So they'll hold it tightly for the rest of the trick. Now you're going to take the match that they picked out, you're going to burn it, and at this point the burnt match is already inside, so they think they're holding it really tightly to avoid getting, you throwing something in there or whatever, but really it's already done. So you're going to light their match that they had selected, you're going to blow it out, let it cool off. You're going to make sure you're doing this somewhere because you are going to throw the match or drop it. You're going to make sure that it's definitely, first of all, cooled off, and second of all, somewhere that it's not going to potentially cause a fire. So once you have that cooled off, what I like to do is, if I'm behind a table like I am right now, I just kind of wave it up and down, and while I go down underneath, I just drop it, I lift it back up, and I just keep looking at my hand as if it's still there. And then I close it up, I take their hand, and I just drop it. And as I drop it, I follow it down. And it looks like it's actually dropping. And then you kind of say, did you see it drop? Because I didn't. That's how fast it went. So it's just kind of like there's nothing in there. It makes it a little more special. The other thing you could do is, let me just put the handful of matches down. You can actually do a French drop. So you can kind of wave it out, and then just kind of pick it up in this hand, drop it, put it in your pocket, and then you can, sorry my dogs, you can just drop it in, and that's another great way to do this. So once you have that done, you're all ready to go. You just drop it in, and you'll see that the burnt match is in there. If this is in the spectator's hands, it'll be especially impressive because the magic happened in their own hands, and they didn't even do anything about it. So that's very cool. If you have any questions, just comment. I'll be happy to answer. Check out TAGSmagic on Facebook and Twitter, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching.